Hi, I'm Mary Morrissey, founder of Life Mastery Institute, also author of 2 best-selling books, No Less Than Greatness and Building Your Field of Dreams, which became a PBS special. Our topic today is how can I build authority and trust as a new life coach? So let's imagine that you're a new life coach, and I suspect either you want to be a new life coach or you are a new life coach, and that's why you came here. Well, I remember when I was a new life coach. And I'd gone through a master's degree program, and I'd had years of this and that, and people always came to me. And then there was that moment where now someone was going to actually invest in my work with them, and it was this thing called coaching. And it's easy to feel insecure when you're beginning anything. So I want to give you some very healthy and I believe easy to do things you can actually do that will help you build confidence. Now, first and foremost, you have to want to be a person who has confidence. Confidence is not something that happens to you. It's something that you actually learn to generate from within you. So for a moment, take a deep breath with me. Something called you to the coaching industry. It's either has called you and you got certified, or it is calling you and you want to be certified. And I believe that nobody gets called to the coaching industry just because they think it's a place they can make money. I think that the best life coaches are people who are called there because they really want to help people. And I'm going to imagine that that's you. And part of the insecurity you feel, or part of the timidness you might be feeling, is that you really do want to help people, and so you don't want to do the wrong thing. You don't want to lead someone astray, and now you're not quite sure how to go forward. So first of all, trust the training you've been in, and if you don't think that you got the right training, then explore and find a training where you do feel that you have been equipped to be a life coach. But even once you're certified and you've been through the best training in the world, there's that beginning moment where now you're the person on the line. You're the person who's beginning this business. And it's really not unusual to kind of struggle with the idea of how to build an inner authority as a new life coach because you haven't been coaching for a long time. So the 3 tips that I'm going to give you today, number 1, take on a couple of free clients and really coach them. Say, look, I'll coach you for the next 6 weeks and we'll meet and have them meet you once a week for half an hour by phone, or have them, whatever model you've been trained in. At Life Mastery Institute, we train people in a vision-driven model. Because in the absence of a goal, in the absence of a result that somebody wants to create, there's not really much required for coaching because you don't have a destination in mind. So you've got a friend, you've got somebody you know, and you say, would you be willing to let me give you free coaching for the next 6 weeks? And then help them design a result they'd like to create, a goal they'd like to set. And then you'll coach them for free over the next 6 weeks or 6 months, whatever you decide. The goal, of course, is not only to help your client, even if it's a free client, but the second thing is that you can actually then have them film with you a testimonial about what happened in their life because of you as their coach, which gives you some early social proof in being a coach. So take on a couple of free clients, and then you'll have testimonials and early social proof. Number 2, practice your message, your ability to articulate your message well. You are an opportunity for somebody. You know, so many people have so much value from working with a life coach. That's what you can bring to people. So you want to practice your ability to make that offer, to let people know about your message. And when will you become confident and have power in that message? You will have it because you've practiced it. You go stand in front of a mirror, you walk around, you memorize at least the main part of your message so that you can speak it, and you practice speaking it with power and authority, not when you have the feeling of power and authority. Power and authority follows your practicing it. You put it on like you put on a costume. I am a confident and powerful life coach. And part of you is going, oh yeah, sure you are. You haven't even had any clients yet. Every person who became something started out as insecure doing that, but they went ahead anyway. So your ability to articulate your message with confidence and power is your biggest source of authority. When Andrew Carnegie was interviewing Napoleon Hill, and Napoleon Hill accepted Andrew Carnegie's position for 20 years, he was going to study and research success. Andrew Carnegie said, Napoleon, do this. Go home and for the next 30 days, 3 times a day, look yourself in the mirror, but imagine that you're talking to me. Now, Andrew Carnegie was the richest, the most successful man in the entire world at this point. And he's saying to Napoleon Hill, a young writer who's barely struggling to pay his rent, and he says, go to the mirror and look yourself in the eye and say this 3 times. Andrew Carnegie, I shall not only match your achievements in life, But I'll meet you at the post and I'll pass you at the grandstands. Meeting at the post and passing the grandstands is a horse racing term. When a horse is in a race, by the time they get to the post, they're starting the final stretch. So Napoleon Hill was supposed to look himself in the eye and imagine that he was talking to the most successful man on the planet, saying, not only will I match your achievements in life, but I'll meet you at the post and I will even pass you. I will pass your success. Now, you probably have some coaches that you look up to. You probably have had a mentor or somebody that is doing coaching and you think, wow, if I could just be like that. Look yourself in the eye 3 times and remind yourself why you are doing what you're doing. You have a pure heart and you have a good intent. Your job is to get good at your message. One of the things that will help you have more authority is a belief in yourself. Try this on for 30 days. Look yourself in the eye. You're going to have free clients. You're giving coaching. You're practicing your message with authority and with strength and with confidence. And you're going to say these words anyway to yourself. So look yourself in the eye and build your own self-image and build your own confidence. And number 3, you can actually borrow confidence and authority from somebody you respect. So whoever it is that you're looking up to, you know that they have confidence. That's how they've become successful. They've done it sometimes with shaking in their boots, but they took steps anyway. They went ahead and they did what they could with what they had, and they became more and more successful. Nobody comes out of the chute a success. You got to be a success as a walker by being real wobbly as a walker. Everything you're good at, you became good by not being good. It's not different in this industry. Make sure that you care deeply about the people you have the opportunity to help. Get really good at sharing your message. Borrow the confidence and authority of other people that you respect and know. So take on a couple of free clients, articulate your message, borrow confidence and authority, and remember, nobody came out a big authority when they first started. Now, I've got something free for you, so you can get free access to our Introduction to Life Coaching video course, and you can click the link below to go ahead and sign up. I wish you well as you practice what we've talked about today.